I'm gonna record this ish. Recording this ish. Say something, Marcus.
Hi, I'm Marcus.
Good. Brandon.
Making noise.
Making noise indeed. You again.
Bacon.
That wasn't me.
Bacon.
I know that wasn't. You say. I think you say bacon.
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 Beacon.
Son of a bitch.
That game's gonna be good.
Ooh, the contrast theme is starting in my headphones. Is that What's up, people? Welcome to the Contrast Podcast, a show that brings you the two perspectives of the casual gamer and the game developer together to talk about all things games. Is it the last weekend in March?
I think
The
we can
third
squeeze
week?
one more in.
All right,
It's the 24th.
March goes the 31st, right?
sure.
This is the last weekend in March.
Yeah, it's the last weekend of March. That's what we go by weekends.
Yep. Well, anyway,
Anyways.
we have a special guest.
Yeah, well, so I'm Ramsey, the casual gamer,
I'm Brandon, game
game
developer.
developer, and we got
And
Marcus, aka that franchise.
That franchise guy's here.
guy, and he's more of a casual gamer as well.
Yes.
But you play more games than me. You gotta like
By
it
a
in my
significant
face.
margin at the moment.
Yeah.
Plays Madden 24/7.
That's kind of over. I played a game.
How many hours in Madden do you have? I might need to look this
God,
up.
are we
I
doing
might
this?
need to look this up because you're on the podcast. We're treating you like
This
royalty.
is bad.
It's really bad. Where's my Xbox One app? Do you have a PlayStation app, Brandon?
For
To-
what, though?
To
Does PlayStation
save,
have an app?
Yeah.
in an effort to save my reputation, I will say I spend hours on hours editing rosters. So that's
Well, that franchise guy, yes.
that's a large portion of it.
That's what you make the videos on. Still have to look it up because it's ridiculous.
But I probably have 800 hours.
We are gonna find out.
If it's over 1,000, I'm leaving, and you will never hear from me.
Well, this could be the shortest appearance.
The short guest.
Of course, now my thing isn't loading. This is embarrassing. Okay, I
So
can't.
we can
There's
cut
only
this.
one game that I'm quite sure I've broken 1,000 hours on. It's Little Big Planet 2.
There's one game that I absolutely broke. Fantasy Star Universe.
Yeah, you played
Universe.
That
hell
game-
out of that.
I will stand by that game. That was such a great MMO. So good. The economy in that game was unreal. You had to build up save your raw materials for events and stuff, and oh man, that game. Each player had their own shop.
So they could just go sell you stuff. And
That game is
be
what
cheap.
Destiny could have been.
All right, this is loading. All right. Marcus, get the fuck out of here. You are at 1,011 hours.
Ah, that's close enough. I'll
That's a
stay.
lot of
Oh man.
Man.
Shit. Yeah, I played a game today and I was like, I can't do this. I simmed the second half.
Simmed the second half.
I've played 26 hours.
I'm like 9 years in on my franchise mode. I'm like, I should probably do something with my
I
time.
should do something else now.
Jeez.
I think the
Anyways,
friends that I got in my Madden franchise league was about 4
Yeah.
years
You
after.
know when fucking Derek Carr's retiring, you've got
Yep. Totally
I played
agree
a
with
shit
that.
ton of Rocket League. Anyway, sorry, looking at other games.
No,
Getting distracted.
It's no 1,000 hours, but
that's a long time.
yeah. So everyone, just know that Marcus shouldn't be here right now. He should be playing Madden.
Mhm.
Gotta get that up to 2,000.
2000.
yeah.
2Gs.
We'll save that for Madden 18.
2Gs, bro.
Yep.
So
I
we know
was
you
on Madden 18 today, but we can continue.
Oh, all right. That's a little
Oh,
foreshadowing.
okay.
Yeah.
I'm excited now.
And,
I'm definitely not leaving now.
So normally we start the show talking about what we've played. Obviously, you jumped into Madden a little bit. We all know this.
Yep, it happened.
So you've also been playing a little Mass Effect.
Oh yeah, been playing Mass Effect. I absolutely binged Horizon. So
I played that a little bit.
I beat that in about 4 days.
Yeah.
And I've still been playing Skyrim, Special Edition on my PC
Yeah, with all the mods.
with all the mods.
And was that you that shared the thing in the Couch Locked chat about Mass Effect or about
The Fallout.
Fallout? Like some
Yes.
guy made people
Yeah,
able
there's
to
a
build their
new
own shelters. So you don't have to do it.
there's a new mod for Fallout 4 that is getting really good reviews. It's called Sim Settlements, based on based on SimCity. So now instead of having to spend hours building your settlements, telling guys what to do, which I know you hated, and
Stupid.
I didn't even play.
you didn't even play the game.
It's not my style.
So now you unlock your settlement, and then you put down a plot of land for residential plot or commercial plot, and then as the settlers come in, they'll assign themselves to those plots, and then they actually level up over time too, which is pretty cool. So I'm definitely gonna check that out at some point.
Nice.
I'm waiting on a few more cool mods like that because I've played a lot of Fallout 4, but pretty much everything in the last few months has been like weapon mods. So I'm hoping there's some good quest mods or something, so get some more gameplay.
Nice. And quick review on Mass Effect. Enjoy.
Yes, I am enjoying Mass Effect a lot. There's obviously the issue of the animations that everyone's talking about, which is no different for me. It bugs me, pisses me off. But, after playing for like over 10 hours, you kind of get used to it, which
you overlook it, I guess.
You like at this point, I just read the subtitles or whatever.
I
don't even look at the mouse.
That's
the text. Yeah, it's just stupid how like it literally looks like it's out of like the rest of the game looks beautiful, and then it goes into a cutscene, and there's like all these beautiful details behind you, and then you look at the faces, and it's like straight out of like GTA 3. And it's just like, what the heck happened here?
Nice.
But I like there's a ton of content. The story seems pretty good so far, and then the combat is super fun. Definitely the best part of the game. And it's definitely not for people that want a concise story that's finely polished, but it's if you like exploring and immersing yourself in like a cool world, that's definitely cool because all the planets are like super unique. And one of my favorite parts is you'll establish an outpost, and then you actually notice the world developing. So like there's the main base, not to spoil too much, but like there's the main base. This isn't really spoiling anything. Okay. And it's like really shitty and run down, and then you establish your first outpost, and you come back, and the main like space station now all of a sudden like they're letting people out of cryopods, and like they've cleaned up the trash, and there's vegetation, and it's just like you notice the positive impact of your actions, which is pretty cool.
Nice.
Yeah, nice.
I just really hope they release an update fixing the animations at some point.
Yeah. Maybe you got news on that?
I'm gonna talk about that later.
All right, we're gonna talk about.
This isn't the news section, Ramsey.
I know. I was just saying. I mean, for a little foreshadowing, give the listeners.
Hey, this is your podcast.
So,
We
You're a guest here, so you shut the fuck up.
Okay,
I'm sorry.
That's what you've been playing, Ramsey.
And then Ramsey.
Horizon.
And
I got Layers of Fear Part 1 Let's Play up on Couch Locked.
Nice.
That's not what you've been playing.
No. I was editing it. I kind of consider it a game.
Yeah.
I get to rewatch us play a game. Sounds like I'm replaying it.
Yep.
But yeah, I played Horizon for a little bit, just briefly, last night.
Did you get the Tripcaster yet?
I did get the Tripcaster, which is like the first mission in the fucking game. Yeah. So I got that, and one of these days I'm gonna play it. I really like it. It's super awesome.
That definitely doesn't help the Mass Effect animations. The fact that it just played Horizon, which is this beautifully
polished
game with a crisp campaign, and like all the characters are super cool. Yeah, I love that game. I don't know if I told you, Brandon, but that's like easily top 5.
Top five. And the whole city made me.
Oh.
Copyright. Just gonna go right into Drake.
Ah, shit. Flag now.
What have you been playing, Brandon?
I have been playing my jam. This jam. But I lost my touch yesterday. It was weird. Ooh. I was getting pissed. I play all I play lately is just rageable games. And so I raged on For Honor. They still just don't bother to fix any of the issues with it. So I was raging on that. I moved on to Rocket League because it started season 4. Tested out Drop Shot. Drop Shot's fun. I enjoy it. It's fresh.
Yeah.
What is that?
Pretty cool. It's like a mode where there's the ball and you kind of hit it onto the other sides. Like there's like a line in the middle, and so you have to protect the ball from touching on your side when they are the ones that last touch it, and you want to be the last one to touch it before it touches their side.
Dang.
So if it hits,
sounds hard.
If it hits, yeah, it's kind of difficult. It's different because everyone tries to hit it up. Now you're trying to hit it down in this mode.
Okay.
It's weird, and so you're trying to hit it to the ground so it turns a color, and then once you hit it again to that same spot, it'll remove the floor. And if the ball goes there when you're the last one to touch it, it'll drop beneath the floor and you get a point that way.
I'm trying to follow it.
It's much easier to see
To just
than
see it,
to like
damn.
hear. Because I heard about it, I'm just like, okay. And I watched the trailer, I'm just like, okay, I think the goal is to hit it into the ground because there's explosions when it goes into the ground.
Huh.
So I'm like, okay, I'll go with that. And I tested it out. It's pretty fun. But I played my placement matches. I won 7 out of the 10, and I got placed as like gold 1. I'm like, well, I knew they were gonna change it up because I was like a rising star beforehand, and so I got kind of like pissed off about that, and I kept losing. I went on a losing streak right after all my placements. So I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna go play some Disc Jam, and then first guy I played beat me. I was just like, what is this? I don't lose at Disc Jam.
Yeah, you won 10 straight.
It was weird.
I listened to the show.
I don't lose at Disc Jam. It's so weird. It just blew my mind. I was just like, I don't lose at it.
Yeah.
So this guy beat me, and I was just like, what the hell just happened? And so I raged, and then I went on to beat him when he only scored 1 point the next round. And I was just like, okay, I'm getting it back. But then like every single person I played after that made me work for every single point I got. It was weird. It's like these guys don't play like crazy hard. And they're all said rookie jammers on their thing. So I'm like, these are just like still scrubs, and I'm just like struggling right now.
It's a bad day.
Just bad day in gaming yesterday. I was not happy. So I played Disc Jam, Rocket League, test out the new mode. That was fun. For Honor, I raged on that. Played some Overwatch. Tested out Orisa.
How was that?
She's
How many
interesting.
games did you have to play to try her?
She's not. It's hard to even get
Yeah,
one.
that's what I've
with
been
her.
hearing. Is like you get in there, it's like,
everyone picks
everyone's
her
like,
immediately. Like,
oh.
you know how it like loads up? If a character
Yeah.
it loads up and someone's already on.
You
Orisa
gotta
when
have
it
the
loads
best
up.
bandwidth in the party to actually get.
Can you not do the like multiple hero things?
That's the only way I was able to go play. I went to go play No Limits, which I fucking
Who wants to?
hate
Yeah,
playing
no one
No
wants to
Limits.
play that.
It was funny. Everybody was Orisa. You might as well just said Orisa mode, not No Limits, just Orisa mode. Literally, everyone was Orisa.
Yeah.
Then everyone just kind of like throughout the course of the game figured out it's like, hey, we can't all be Orisa. So then I switched to Bassin and then like Soldier at times just to see how Orisa reacts to certain characters, and she definitely is on the weaker side of the tanks for sure.
That's what I've heard.
She's like a support tank.
I heard like Genji's kind of destroys her.
Yeah.
And
Any of the normal attack that get behind her just fuck her up. So
that's alright. We didn't need another like OP tank.
no.
Zarya's.
She's like a Ryan Light with like a little bit of distance, I guess.
Attack. And her gun's only good like it like gets weaker with range, like more than like a soldier. So
And like the travel time of the bullet is super slow.
oh really?
It's not as bad as when like Zenyatta first came out and his orb would just go like super slow. But like she needs that speed to get up a little bit better.
Yeah, that's why she's not available and competitive, I guess.
No, they just don't want people hopping in with her, which I don't think that's their decision to make.
Yeah, that's true.
But they just don't want it to be flooded with a bunch of people thinking they can play Orisa and then pissing everybody else off.
And they would have, because
It would have, but like
sounds like she's pretty weak.
because there was a tournament going on and some guy broke out Orisa, got stomped immediately. Immediately got stomped. It was so funny when I heard about it.
Wow.
Yeah, so she's not one to play with yet. But Lucio got a boost. He
Turn it up.
Turn it up.
Yeah, his buff was something along the lines of where his healing is now stronger when you're closer to him. His range has just been reduced a little bit.
Okay.
But it's like much stronger healing.
So it's like more important if you're Lucio to stay.
He's actually much more active now than what he was before.
That's cool. I like that.
Yeah, it's a pretty good trade-off. I'll take that for sure.
Because I never even really thought about it when I was Lucio.
I never really played Lucio. I busted him out just to
Lucio.
see what he was doing.
Lucio's dope.
Oh man,
Lucio's so
I had a
cool.
blast this last little bit of the week playing him. And then Ana got her nerf, which didn't kill her off, surprisingly.
Just
I
her
was playing.
grenade, right?
No, it was Nate and her bullet.
Oh.
Yeah, her pea bottles.
I never thought Ana was OP, but I must have just never played with good Anas.
I played with her. I've played against good ones as well. I didn't think she was OP back then. She's still kind of relative now, but she's just not able to like 1v1 me bro type situations now. She can't do that.
1v1 me, bro?
She much more falls into the support style now.
Okay.
Whereas before she was kind of, I could see how people were saying she was kind of DPS-y, but now she's just a true support.
Yeah.
But I think it should be, you can kick her shoot damage back up and just leave the bottle that she throws down, because the whole point of that is so that the other person can't heal.
Right.
It doesn't need to do a crap ton of damage like it did. That's my thought of making it equal, but
Yeah.
whatever.
that enough Overwatch?
That's enough Overwatch. Brandon, tell me what the hell happened in the news.
Not a lot.
Fantastic.
Yep.
I'm all caught up then.
Super Mario Run's out on Android.
Oh. I'm not going to spend that much money.
Nope, but I'll download it and check out the first 3 levels.
Oh, yeah, you can get the free first levels.
Yeah.
I'll probably do it. After I get my Google Pixel.
Yeah, bro.
Switching away from Samsung, Marcus.
I think I'm going to do that too. When are you getting that?
Yeah.
This weekend, I think, or next week.
Yes, I can
Everybody
see if
get the
you like it
Pixel.
first,
Before
and
everybody
then I can go
get
spend
the
hundreds of
Pixel.
dollars on it.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go back to work on Monday to make sure.
Have you looked? Is there a new one coming out soon?
What?
Galaxy, Samsung
8?
Galaxy.
Yeah.
Well,
Not soon.
no,
But like
Google.
no, just the Pixel.
I know
Google
it
Pixel
recently
just
came
came
out,
out.
but I don't know. I heard remember that there might be a Pixel 2 coming out already.
That'd be kind of quick.
It would be very quick. But I
Shitty.
would love to wait for an S8 announcement because I do love the Samsung, but the Google looks dope. So that's it.
Give it
This
a-
isn't a tech podcast. This is a
Check.
podcast.
Yep.
Check.
Panda.
Panda.
Not a music podcast either.
Damn it.
The talk about
Also copyright.
Destiny news.
Hey.
Age of Triumph starts next week. Should be interesting.
That's the final
And
hurrah.
how much do you have to pay to get that one?
Nothing.
Oh, hey!
Well, you have to have the game.
You have to have the latest update, which was the $40 one, the Rise of Iron thing.
Okay.
Yep. So it should be cool. They're all they did was just remaster not remaster, but like they've done all the raids for the most part and changed
then
a
they're
few
really
other things.
I will admit, I saw Matt playing it must have been, there was this cool intro with like ships flying around and this chick like was being held up by her people and then she like shot
Oh,
out
yeah.
this beam.
What?
Have you not played this? It's like the intro to one of the new storylines.
What?
It happened. I'm not being crazy.
Mark, just putting another crazy dream.
It looked really cool. Like
I feel like that was you talking about the Queen?
the queen, yeah.
So that's probably
She had like really bright eyes.
So are you talking about like doesn't that happen with Oryx? So you
Yeah,
didn't
don't
play
give me
it, so
details.
I
I
don't
saw
know.
like 30 seconds of it.
But yeah, so that's going on. The launch trailer for that's gonna be. It already came out, so it's gonna be pretty cool. I'm gonna check it out. There's also a leak for a poster of Destiny 2 saying something about September 8th.
Wow, that's kind of
Could be launch of a beta. Could be launch day September. I think the game did launch in September, like 3 years back.
No.
But no year. Was it September?
It's supposed to be this year.
Okay.
2020.
2020. Yeah.
And we should preface that Marcus and I both jumped in on Destiny right away and hated it.
Yes.
I jumped in and loved it.
Redid everything.
It had its flaws.
It felt like I played the beta and I felt like I just
I played
paid
the alpha.
$60 to get the beta that I had just played. And I was just really disappointed. And number one, the story was pathetic to start.
Yep.
There was no story.
Yep.
And then the multiplayer was fine.
It was Halo.
But yeah, I was like, okay, I could just go and play Halo.
Yeah.
And also I had, did I talk about Phantasy Star? Was that on the, I can't remember. That was on the
you
recording
talked about
before.
it. Yeah.
But I thought it was going to be more MMOs, like,
Style.
stuff to it. With more of an economy.
Instead of the just online-ness
Yeah.
of it.
Yeah.
I don't really know what to call it because it's not an MMO.
It's not, yeah, but you don't even
But
need-
but it's like has it where you're in like shared world
Yeah.
stuff going on.
So I was really just overall disappointed and sold it pretty quickly.
I sold it quickly too. But I always said like Destiny 2 comes out and I'm not gonna get it right away. But if I hear good things,
Yeah, exactly.
I'm getting it right away. I
Oh,
put
we
it
know
over
you.
like.
Well, and it looks like it's good now with all the expansions, but it's like, why wasn't
That
more of
there.
this?
I
I get that
Yeah.
they can do expansions and charge you for it, but
yeah, but the base
original
core
game sucks. Like,
Yeah.
you should give us some free stuff.
I think I remember after the what was it the third one. I was like, this is where Destiny should have actually started.
Wow.
The first game should have been after the third expansion. When you finally get to go fight Oryx,
Yeah.
like this is when it should have started for sure.
That's crazy. That's after you've spent like $140 on the damn thing.
But by that point there was enough like content where you couldn't complete all the stuff that those weekly bounties.
Yeah.
If you remember, if you guys
Mhm.
stick
Yeah,
around
I
that long
remember
enough.
that.
So they got to the point where there was so much bounty stuff that you couldn't complete them all in a week. which is how it should have been from the get-go. That falls into the MMO style, like you were talking about earlier, where there's so much content that you just pick and choose and level up the way you want to level up. You don't have to go touch the Crucible if you don't want to. You don't have to go do strikes. You can just pick and do what you want.
Yeah.
So.
Nice.
Titanfall 2. It's going to have a free trial weekend.
Hey,
Interesting. I'm going to go play that for sure.
Nice.
March 30th to April 3rd.
Yeah, I have it from you.
Yeah. Xbox Share MVP. The real MVP. We just do that all the time now. We just buy, one of us buys a game and we share.
Yeah. Cool.
But yeah, I liked it. I still want to play the story, but like I said, I just don't play fucking games, and I wish I would. But it was fun. I still liked it a lot. I really like how it just plays and like you move and
the fluidness of it.
Fluidness is awesome.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
There's like a new
grapple hook.
There's a new update coming. There's some new map. Not new, but it's an old map from the first one. I don't know. Did you play the first one?
Yeah.
We played a lot of them.
What was it called? Like Colony or something? Map?
Oh, I don't remember the maps.
I don't know. I'm quite sure it's one of the popular ones. It got rebuilt and it's gonna be in the second one now.
Nice.
That is like a new move. I saw a thing on Twitter where it was like they like punched the person up into the air. It's like an execution thing. Punch the person up into the air, threw out their grappling hook, snagged them in the face, and brought them down and smashed their face into the ground.
Damn.
I was like, what a cool execution.
Yeah.
So I remember back in the first one, I remember you run somebody and just like twist their head.
Yeah.
And then like suddenly, like if you're a person on the receiving end,
Yeah,
you're facing one way, and all of a sudden you just like snapped and faced the other direction.
Yeah. It was. I would have stayed with that game more, but like I only had Marcus to play it with, and then there wasn't like
poor launch
anyone
time.
else.
Well, yeah, it came out with a bunch of stuff.
It was-
Right?
Came
What
out
came
with
out?
Battlefield
Battlefield 1
and Call of
was
Duty
the
on
week
either side
after
of
it.
That's what
Yeah.
I was playing.
It was
that
a
one.
sandwich between stuff.
Yeah,
I was playing a game that came out 7 years ago.
Yep.
But it looked better.
But it looked better.
They've changed. We don't need to get into it. But they added like new guns and stuff to that.
Really?
Yeah. So it's like.
So was it
It's
worth
like
it at the time? I know it's not anymore now.
Well, yeah, it's one of the best shooters ever made.
Yeah, but not now.
Yeah, I haven't played with the new guns and stuff, but it looks.
People have moved on.
Yeah, I don't know.
Life goes on.
Funny how that works.
EA announced some stuff going on for the EA Play event in June, which is their thing they do right before E3, trying to be all fancy and special. But
yeah, because they don't go to E3 anymore, right?
they do something, but they mostly do their EA Play
Press
thing.
conference.
Yeah. So, but Battlefront sequel is gonna be playable at EA Play.
Yeah.
Supposed to be some single player stuff going on in that, which is what everyone's been asking for.
We played Battlefield or Battlefront for a decent amount of time. You didn't actually.
Well,
You played the 10 hours.
I had the 10-hour trial, but I swear to God, it let me play for like 18 hours. Because I played it for a good while.
Should we look it up?
Bring back the app. Look it up.
But that was really fun. But yeah, like I would have definitely stuck around longer.
Yeah.
For a campaign.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I did enjoy it.
I was like, I didn't play it
fun.
often, but I enjoyed when I did play it.
Exactly.
So
And they were
really
still
cool
kind of
with it.
adding stuff as it came out. They wanted to get it out before Star Wars.
Yeah, they had the thing where they had to like keep adding like the movie stuff that was coming out.
Yeah.
So this would be better if it could just kind of like obviously they can add like the DLC for when 8 comes out. And whatever.
I'd like to play that X-Wing thing they released for the PlayStation
The
VR.
VR?
Yeah.
I really wanna play
I'd
that.
like to go test that out
It looks cool.
for sure. The next Need for Speed will also be playable at that EA Play event.
I haven't played
Yeah.
a Need for Speed game in
Forever.
Yeah.
Ghost Games released the last one in 2015. It was just called Need for Speed.
I got that one actually.
Did you like it?
I did.
I was on the fence.
No, I liked it. I mean, it was a poor
It
man's Horizon.
It looked very slidey in the controls.
Yeah,
With
man.
the drift. The whole way you turned,
It
it's
was
like you
super
kick
hard.
your butt out of your car like a good like extra 10 feet wide and just like that.
It was
doesn't look
super arcadey, but I had a lot of fun with the game.
sweet.
I think Need for Speed's supposed to be arcade.
Did you play the Crew?
I didn't play Crew.
I was gonna say, is it like the Crew?
Didn't you get the Crew or no?
I have it from EA, I think. That's an EA
Okay.
game, right?
Ubisoft.
How do I have that game then?
Was it a Games of Gold?
It must have
I
been.
doubt it. It's too soon.
But you have it.
I have it from somewhere. I got it.
I think you did get it. I don't remember what you got. Did you
Yeah.
buy it?
On sale?
No, I definitely didn't buy it. Are we sure it had to be Games with Gold? That's the only.
I don't know. I don't keep up with
We'll
games
never
at all,
know.
but I just feel like that's a
I
little
think-
quick for them to be dropping it. But cool.
Oh, you know what? Unless you have it in the news, I think I might have one thing to add to the news. And I'm gonna look it up while you keep
Is it
reading
still
the
with
news.
EA?
Nope.
I'm
It's
gonna
something different.
continue
You
on
continue,
EA.
sir.
I want to know what's going on with that Criterion game.
I don't know what the hell that is.
It was a overall racing game. You guys don't remember hearing about it at all? They at one E3 like 2 years back, I think they announced something where it's like, we don't know what to call it yet, but we're working on a racing game. And then they had like a helicopter, and then you parachuted out of it, and then you like landed on like an ATV, and then you hopped off onto a boat, and you're like doing all this crazy shit, and you're on a bike afterwards. Just like, what the hell? What's going on? It's like a full-on racing game. I don't really know what's going on, but they just haven't announced anything about that. And Criterion's not working on anything else, so it's like, what's going on? They've just been super silent. I'm hoping they announce that this year. That'd be cool.
I heard something from the news that the goldfish that they used for the mocap for Mass Effect, I heard it died.
It died? That's
They
sad.
forgot to feed it.
That's horrible.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
R.I.P.
Madden is switching over to the Frostbite engine this year. So they're moving on from the Ignite engine.
All right, game developer, what does that mean for me?
For you, probably not much. For them, they're kind of all on the nicest end anyway.
Yeah.
So it's funny because they
just
switched, few years back. Right, it was a few years back. They switched to the Ignite engine for all the sports games, and it's like, dedicated engine for the sports. Cool. Now we're going to Frostbite. Yeah. What makes Frostbite better? I can't tell you exactly what makes it better because I don't have their engine in front of me. Yeah. But I would assume it's something where the development flow is probably going to be quicker and easier for them to update, do their thing. Quite sure the lighting's going to be different, so you might have better lighting reflections and probes and stuff, which pretty much just means better lighting for you. You see the reflection of stuff better, and it'll be more realistic in that standpoint. The
more sim, as the community likes to say.
I would say, yeah. Probably the back end. I feel like that's just logic in general, but the back end logic for how the AI of the line blocking and AI in general, just running around tackling people, doing whatever it needs to do, probably be a little bit different. Hopefully better.
Yeah, hopefully better. Can always get better.
Depends on however they set it up. So,
what game uses Frostbite?
Battlefield. Mirror's Edge. Soon to be every EA game that's gonna be AAA.
Okay. Nice.
Yep. Did you have something you wanted to go, or should I continue with other stuff?
Well,
I'm moving on to a different news topic. So.
Well, I mean, so basically what I was going to say is, I don't know if the PlayStation Now games have been released for the month of April, but the Xbox
PS
Live...
Plus ones?
Yeah, PS Plus, sorry.
There's like a weird thing with Let It Die.
Okay.
I don't know. It's not. The game's already free to play. It's just like a free thing within it, but they haven't announced like the next thing.
The April Games with Gold, the free Games with Gold, have been announced.
Ooh.
This is from Major Nelson. Rise, Son of Rome is going to be free.
Jeez, that game.
That's going to be a good one.
That game looked... I beat it. I played it.
Oh, okay.
It looks really good, like graphically. Mm-hmm. It's just really repetitive.
I mean, the combat seemed really like dumb. Like it looked like you got in combat, and then it was just like press X, press Y. Like you didn't actually have to think at all.
Oh yeah, you just swing normally, and then it does a lot of like click this button, and then you do an execution.
Wow.
So very repetitive. The Walking Dead season 2, all of season 2 will be free.
Events. I'll have to play that.
Yeah, I really like that. Me and Edward played that a lot.
You played season 2?
Mm-hmm. So me and Edward are gonna play season 3 whenever that
finishes. Does it live up to season 1?
Season 2 is good. Yeah, it ends on a pretty good note.
It's still Clementine or whatever that girl's name was?
Yeah, still Clementine. And then for the 360, if you care, it's Darksiders and Assassin's Creed Revelations.
Whew! My favorite Assassin's Creed game.
Really?
Ooh. What's yours?
Love Revelations.
2 Brotherhood and Black Flag.
Black Flag! That's my
favorite. I hated Black Flag.
Get fudge out of here.
Black Flag was horrible.
Black Flag was dope.
Oh
Pirates is dope.
No, fuck that. That was the reason it went bad. If it was just made a side pirate game, it'd been fine. But Assassin's Creed didn't have no business going to be a pirate.
Yes, it did.
No, it didn't.
It was dope.
It was dope.
Yes.
I like the multiplayer. That was the only thing I liked about the 4th one.
I don't even know what it had.
It was dope.
See?
I was too busy playing the main missions. They were so fun, and all the side missions. Started watching Black Sails after that, too.
That's funny.
I didn't finish it, though, but I really liked it.
That is funny.
Yeah.
I just love the songs that the sailors would sing.
Yeah.
The medleys.
Yo, in a bottle of rum.
Yeah. Yep, that's just how it sounded.
Bottle of beer, take one down, pass it around. On the wall.
That's exactly the song. Those are the only 2 songs I sang.
Hey, bottle of beer, take one down, pass it around. There's some bottles of beer on the wall.
Nope.
Who's gonna join with me? Who's gonna join?
No
one's gonna join with me. No one's gonna join.
You're on this island alone, my friend.
Continuing. I've noticed a weird thing about Twitch lately, because everyone watches games on it. But PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, it launched like a few weeks back, and I'm just like, this game came out of nowhere, and it seems to be like sticking around because it's been like top, like no one breaks like the top 3 easily, and it's been at the 3rd spot for like ever now. It sometimes broke number 1, but at the same time, it's just because they have one guy, Summit1G, who has like 30K viewers every time I look at him. So wherever he goes to play, that game's gonna kick up and be like obviously in the top 10 for sure. Paid him. But no, he just plays whatever he wants for the most part. But this game is consistently being popular. I'm just like, I looked into it. I'm just like, why is this game so popular? I looked into I watched a few of it. I'm just like, it looks like DayZ, H1Z1, all those half-assed broken games.
Games where you can like talk to other people.
Survival games. Yeah. It's all the survival games. I'm just like, they're cool, but I'm like, what makes this one different that everyone's just on its dick right now?
I'm sure he just makes it entertaining.
It's not just him. There's a bunch of other people watching this. I scroll down forever. There's a bunch of people that have like 1,000, couple hundred, just like viewers just constantly watching. I'm just like, okay, so it's not just certain people playing it. It's the overall games. I watched a little bit. I didn't really get it because it looked like the same other games to me for the most part. But I looked into it. So apparently the guy who's behind it, he has worked on H1Z1 for their King of the Kill mode. And then he worked on DayZ a little bit. And he worked on the mods for Arma 2 and 3 Battle Royale. So I'm like, oh, so this guy's pretty much had his hand in all the other ones. Yeah. And so he decided to make a full-on one from the ground up, fresh. So I guess it's not broken enough like the other ones were. Because the other ones were just like kind of like early access, half-assed kind of stuff. Yeah. This one seems to be like it's going to stick around for a little bit. And just from watching it, it looked like it was going to stick around. Okay. Because it looked a little bit more complete than the other ones from when I watched in the past. And so I just wanted to bring that up because that was kind of interesting. Because I'm on Twitch daily. So that was just weird. I've been seeing that constantly be at the top. Yeah. Usually when games like that launch, they're good for like the first like few days, and then they just drop off the face of the earth. But that one has not. So props to PlayerUnknown guy.
Props. Give us props, Marcus.
Okay.
Good. Games that released this week. Rain World, made by Adult Swim Games.
Ooh.
It's a 2D game. There's like Slug Cat, I think is the name of what they call the character. I don't know. It looked weird. Looks cool. Buzz.
My phone buzzed.
Yep. But
people hit me up. I'm popular.
Popular? We wish.
I know. I'm super.
But yeah, Rain World looks kind of cool. And then that Everything game that I talked about like last podcast.
Yeah, where you like zoom out.
And you're like, you zoom out and you're like kind of like a different animal, tree, whatever it is, with the ass overhead movement system.
And it's $20?
I think it was somewhere in there, yeah.
That's too much.
I'm not. I saw a guy on Twitch who was doing a 24-hour stream of that game. I couldn't believe that.
Jeez.
I'm just like, what are you gonna do? Just zoom out constantly? Zoom in occasionally? Like, I feel like I'd be done after an hour.
Okay, and we're zooming out 37% this time.
Yep.
Okay.
Is the Adult Swim game only on AdultSwim.com?
No, it's on
consoles.
Consoles, yeah. PlayStation 4.
Ooh.
Go play a Slug Cat.
Is it Xbone?
I don't know if it's on Xbone or not.
Switch. Careful when you open the door. If you're opening
PC.
The door. Oh, we're recording a podcast, bro. Hey, say what's up to the people.
What's up, people?
Nice.
This is the guy that was playing Destiny that I saw. What were you playing when I saw that video? The intro to the campaign or whatever it was. They were like in space. What part of Destiny was that?
Oh, it was when you met Crota.
Crota.
I think, yeah.
So that's even earlier than what I was thinking you were playing.
They were attacking Crota's ship when he busted like that pulse in Saturn's ring.
Oh, so it says Oryx, not Crota.
Why are you both looking at me? I don't know.
Yeah, that's like a wall.
I can't see you.
We'll be done in like 10 minutes.
I don't care.
Oh, okay. We're going to be done in 20. 30.
And now the audience is like 5.
40. 60. All right, he's gone. 60 more minutes. Fill the time, Brandon. Fill the time.
Is there another game that came out this week that might have been kind of a big deal?
Yeah. Mass Effect Andromeda.
What?
What?
Yeah, what happened there?
I didn't hear anything about that game.
Right?
Yeah.
I've just watched a
Quiet
few
release.
people. I've watched some reviews and see what people said about it.
No one's playing it. That's what I think. No one.
No one's playing
Only
it.
psychos are playing that. Are you gonna get it?
Yeah, I'm gonna get it.
Okay.
I just have bills to pay first.
Yeah.
And the Bills.
Yep.
So that's all the games coming up?
Noteworthy with to talk
Alright.
about. There's other stuff.
You know
Want to talk about the prop of the rapper game?
Hey.
I don't.
Oh, okay. We don't want to talk about that. But he raps.
Did you want to talk about it? I didn't know you were
I
actually
have
interested.
I played him in Battle Royale, PlayStation Battle Royale.
That was the only relevance
yeah.
about him. So
So I think it's time for topic
so
of
the week.
the week. Hit him with the topic of the week.
Topic of the week is games that should have been delayed.
Si, senor.
Because in my opinion, there's a lot of them in this last little string of month and a half that should have definitely been delayed.
Mm-hmm.
Mass Effect Andromeda being one of them because the animations and the facial thing. We'll get into that in a second. The Wildlands, Ghost Recon. I played the beta, and I was like, this game's not ready.
I watched the beta and it looked like trash.
This game is not ready. And
that comes out.
It's out.
it's out already.
That. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, it's been
That
out
was
for like,
quick.
been out for like 2 weeks,
Yeah.
somewhere in there.
Jeez.
Yeah.
It was in your Horizon binge.
That was also very sick.
Yeah.
Yep.
So.
But there's just like I get that it's probably playable all the way through, but it's just there's bugs in the missions that I was playing. The navigation was kind of weird. Things would just break on me.
It seemed like a poor man's Division.
It's a little different. It's like a multiplayer Far Cry that was broken. I don't know. That just needed more time, in my opinion. And then For Honor. Because everything about that game makes you rage. Because you get the balancing,
server issues,
the server issues, the balancing. I could go on, but
yeah, server issues on a strictly
multiplayer
game is usually not.
I
Mass
brought
Effect
down
had server issues. It'd be like, okay, we can get past this, but
Yeah.
again, everyone's getting for the multiplayer.
Well, I mean, the one other time that a game had huge server issues that made the game bomb was the Master Chief Collection.
Oh my
that
God.
affected me really badly because
Yeah,
I wanted to
that-
play that so bad.
yeah.
that
took
made
hours.
it bomb super hard.
Took hours to find a game,
Mm-hmm.
and then no one played it. And then I guarantee you, like that had such a huge impact on why no one got Halo
Yeah.
5.
Oh yeah.
That's why he didn't get it. Probably.
I didn't get Halo 5 because I didn't like the story of Halo 4, and I was kind of over Halo.
Boo.
It happens, bro. Get over it.
I didn't play the story. I still bought
Just
it.
buy it for the multiplayer.
Multiplayer was fun in Halo 5.
Yeah.
The new Warzone, I think that's what it's called. With the cards, you have like burn cards kind of deal, kind of like Titanfall.
Oh yeah, I remember.
I really enjoyed that. It was super cool.
Cool.
And I liked how you could jump, hover, and zoom in and shoot motherfuckers. Anyways. So, should we go back to the Mass Effect Andromeda most recent game?
Yes.
That
I
should
know
be
Marcus is
delayed.
itching at the bit to talk about it.
Yes. In your opinion, you've been playing it, animations are bad. We get that. Should it have been delayed?
Yes.
Hit me with it.
I will say yes and no.
Mm-hmm.
The main problem is the animations and some small things. But the question is, were they being lazy with the animations, or did they force it out? So, I mean, I say yes, because if they could have gotten it right, I would have rather waited for it. But if they were just like, yeah, if they would not have ended up fixing it had they delayed it, then it wouldn't have mattered, because that's the only big issue. The rest of the game seems fine to me. The combat is great, and there's just not any other content they could have added, but yeah.
You know, you got something to say about these
I'm curious
animations?
what you've been waiting to say about this animation stuff, because...
So, when you said it was like, is it lazy or just the deadline?
Yeah.
It's both.
Okay.
So, it's funny because like when I was sitting there watching and seeing all the uproar about it, I was like, from the outside looking in, it just looked like they ran out of time.
Yeah.
And they couldn't just get everything working as much as they should have, because like with I was about to say Shepard. With Ryder, there's so many different animations going on because they're in every single scene. And so for something of this scale where it's a would you say it's probably gonna be upwards of 70 hours easy?
Yeah.
Easy.
So
something of that scale, when they get to the point where one look in a small scene that's not necessarily the most important thing ever happens and doesn't be like perfect, they let that slide. Because in the grand scale of everything, they need to work on the bigger moments, make sure those work. But it's funny because back in Mass Effect 3, the opening cutscene stuttered and had weird facial stuff going on from the get-go. So it made me laugh just about how they still haven't solved anything moving on. But I read a thing earlier today. It was interesting. A guy who was working on Mass Effect stuff, he wrote about his perspective of why everything's acting weird. And he said the even though they had 5-ish years to work on the game, the animation team's still one size of the whole project of it. And so they can't get to everything. And so what they were doing is that they used like a algorithm to make the AI, not AI, but to make the facial.
Which is probably the ideal way to do it
when you don't have enough people to work on it. Yeah, and so they'd go through and touch up behind it. But there's bound to be issues, which is why a lot of stuff looks very Android-like in those GIFs. Which makes sense that the algorithm would do the like bare minimum basic stuff to make the face move and do all it needs to do. Because with the time scale, they have to animate other stuff as well. They have to make the ships move, the other aliens move and do their stuff. Cause I heard all the other stuff looks great.
Yeah, I played it.
I've watched it a bunch. I'm like, it looks great. It's just the core. Stuff with Ryder, I'm such Shepard again. Of course, stuff with Ryder goes off because of the time constraint with not being able to touch up that algorithm a little bit more than intended. So
interesting. So it seems like a delay would have helped, but it might have been a long delay if they wanted to get around.
It depends. I feel like they definitely could fix it in a patch. I don't know how easy it is, depending on how their system is set up and what they need to.
Which they probably still don't have the time because remember they said like, oh, we're not putting it in the day one patch.
So another game developer question: if they did fix the algorithm or improve it, could they just upload it and it would fix the animations, or are those like pre-recorded scenes that have been uploaded?
I don't know how theirs is done, but for most parts, when at least some stuff that I've worked with and seen, it's usually pre-done.
Okay.
And then depending on the scene and how it's positioned, is it going to be going off of local position or world position?
Okay.
So the difference is that if it actually enters a cutscene, it's usually going to be like a world position type thing. Because then the camera's going to be positioned to frame a certain part of the scene a certain way. Yeah. So then wherever they're standing in the world, in the game view, say it's like certain value on the X, certain value on the Y, on the Z axis, all these world positions. It's too much longitude, latitude in layman's term. And so they figure out where that's at, and they're going to have a person stand there, move their foot, arm, whatever, face to whatever position to match it, whatever the animation is, and it'll do that. Whereas if you do it in local, you animate it a little differently. Like, it has to read the animation differently, so it's not going to lock it to that where you happen to move the character or whatever you're animating. It's not going to lock it to that position, but it's going to be relative to where the actual animation is starting to play. Okay. So, say like the jetpack, I'm sure they're using like a physics to make it move, but like say if it was to be animated, it needs to move up, whatever its current location is, needs to move up 10 units of whatever, let's just call it meters, 10 meters higher. And then if you're moving forward with it too, you just move in, usually a Z-axis is forward, but sometimes depending on how you rotate, it can become X maybe. But it needs to move forward, whatever that relative forward is to you, depending on where you're turning. It needs to move that direction forward about 5 meters, or whatever they figured out their jump mechanic to be. And so those are two different types of animations to style that. And so depending on what they want to do, but most of the time it seems like the animation issues are arising in cutscenes. So it'd probably be the world. So it's the easier one to fix, but it's still a pain in the ass to go back and fix.
One thing I want to add that I think was pretty cool, I was explaining this to Ramsey today, but like based on how you answer questions, your character changes the way he talks when you're not picking what to say. You know what I'm saying?
So like their tone changes as it goes on?
Their actual like lines are different based on like, because they have, when you're picking your responses. There's like logic, emotion, comedy, and I don't remember the fourth one, but so like because I usually pick the like sarcastic or emotional responses. Now my character over like 12 hours has like started to swear a lot more and like said like funny stuff.
Nice.
It's like I was watching these like aliens like force another race into like this like thing to basically convert them into battle slaves, or I don't know what they were doing, but my character the character writer is like, you're like watching this happen from behind glass and he's like, man, that's some serious cult shit right there. It's like I'm pretty sure he would not have said that if you answered everything like a militaristic. So I think that's pretty cool, and like I'm excited like my second playthrough to answer things differently and see
what happens. Yeah. That's what I love about the Mass Effect games. It was funny because like I heard this one's like a B tier Mass Effect. It's not like on par with the old ones.
Yeah.
But like it still has what makes Mass Effect Mass Effect going on. So it definitely seems like it's worth a playthrough again.
Yeah.
Okay.
The other funny thing is, can I spoil the original trilogy? Is that?
Yeah, it's fair game by now. That was
fair game by now.
5 years ago.
I think it's kind of funny how like
screw you, Ramsey.
Damn right. Too late.
Bacon.
Well, at this rate, you're never gonna play it either.
That's what I said.
I've been trying to get you to play the trilogy for.
Well, because remember,
he didn't need to play trilogy. Just play 3. That's all he needs to do.
Time,
He's still
gonna
do it.
I kept hearing like, oh, they're gonna remaster it. I'm like, oh, perfect. I'll wait for a remaster bundle and I'll hop on that. Never happened.
No,
but basically,
EA doesn't want to do remasters.
I know. So it's backwards compatible.
So basically, they boned themselves by not allowing any kind of a sequel after 3, because you either kill everyone or it's like you're
dead.
You're dead. But there's like it sets everyone's like a synthetic combo of people really criticize the.
I got fucked over in 3 because because you're supposed to get like 2 for sure, and then you have the third one if you did the little multiplayer thing right to get the green one. So there's the red and blue and the green, and then they added the fourth one where you just shoot the kid and said fuck it.
Yeah.
So I played. I guess I played it so bad that I just had the like one option. Yeah, I didn't even get the second one. You're supposed to have 2 from the get go.
Was it the red?
I think it was the red one.
The red one, when they released they like tried to fix the ending by like releasing all of this stuff.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
Yeah.
The extended ending or whatever.
Yeah.
The red one is actually the only one where Shepard like wiggles his fingers at the end.
Oh, so that's interesting. So I thought I had fucked up everything.
And every other one, Shepard's either dead or his consciousness is like part of the machine now.
Yeah.
Machine. But like I was saying, like basically they fucked you because if they released a game after that point, the universe is like all screwed up and like no one liked the options.
This one is after that game.
But you would also be like, you would have to rewrite it
differently,
like 4 different ways, because everyone would be like, well, I want the world to continue the way I chose it to end.
Right.
And so that was just not an option. So they were like, all right, well, how are we going to continue Mass Effect with getting out of here? And they're like, all right, let's just get the fuck out of this universe and go to another universe.
Yeah.
We'll create a game where everyone can reestablish the world.
Yeah.
And hopefully by the end of all this, they'll have a new foundation to build like good.
My question is, are they gonna make this part? I think they're not gonna do it, but is this gonna be like a continuation where your choices in this will continue into the next game?
Yeah.
I don't think it is. I think they're all gonna be one-off, closed-off, succinct.
I could see it either way, like based on how people.
Otherwise, they fall into the same situation in the trilogy, where it's like my save file that I carried over from Mass Effect 1 all the way to 3.
Yeah.
None of that mattered. It came down to A, B, or C.
Yeah.
And then we added D.
Yeah. But I did love that the saves carrying over though, because like
a
lot of choices came back.
Yeah, but they didn't end up hampering anything at the end.
Yeah.
Because literally at the end was just what color do you want the screen to be? Do you want it to be green, red, or blue? That's what they want the end of Mass Effect was. They want the color to be green, red, or blue.
God, just the most well-written trilogy of like probably ever so far, and in terms of video games. And then they just can't write an ending. Like they write hours upon hours of good stuff, and then they just screw it up. But We didn't do this podcast to complain about a game that happened 6 years ago.
Yep. But yeah, I feel like Mass Effect Drama definitely would have benefited from
a slight delay.
Slight delay.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
Brandon, take me down memory lane.
If I don't want
Okay. Goodbye.
to. Okay, I got
Can't
something.
force you to anything. This is America.
I got something. Back in 2010,
2010.
Just Cause 2.
Hey.
Did you ever play Just Cause 3 some more?
I briefly.
Briefly?
It was funny. Just Cause 3, I only did side missions.
That's hilarious.
I did the first story mission because I think you had to.
Yeah.
I think I did the second one because then you got like a doper like explosion jetpack thing. And then I just did all the side missions because you just like grapple around, like fly, and then like
Parachute.
shoot everybody. It's dope.
I hear you're making a movie for Just Cause.
That's gonna be nonsense.
just run around and do whatever.
Yeah. But I actually played Just Cause 2. I had that for PlayStation 3. I think I got it used.
Mm-hmm.
I did the same thing.
Did the same thing.
Just kind of messed around for like. I probably played that game like 5-10 hours maybe.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot for you.
Shit. I play games a long
Shut the
time.
fuck.
I have 200 hours in Rocket League, motherfucker. Yeah,
Damn, how
50
many hours
hours.
do I have in Rocket League then?
probably a ton.
Yeah.
Because you
not
got
too
it.
much.
You're special. You got it
You
before
got-
us.
Yeah.
Before there's ex-boners.
You're like that franchise guy of Rocket League by over 1,000.
Probably not.
I
I know
haven't
Destiny's
played
not
it.
over 1,000. It's close, but it's not over 1,000. I know I didn't play Rocket League enough yet.
Halo 3 would probably be the only game I went over 1,000 on back in the day. I mean, if I did, you did. I played that game a shit ton. Everyone played
I
that
don't
game.
think so. I don't think we are close to 1,000 on that. 1,000 hours is a lot of time.
I know, but I played that like all the way up until Halo 4 came out.
Well, then you probably passed me because I stopped playing eventually.
I played it a lot. And I played it when it was backwards compatible too.
I mean, I jumped over to like Reach.
I did play Reach for a little bit. I don't know. I played the game a lot. Anyways.
I mean, Call of Duty 4, I only had 31 days. Which I played that game a lot more.
So are we saying 31 times 24? Hours?
Yeah.
Okay. Just want to make sure. I'm just like, what are we talking about?
Which is about 1,000.
Don't be doing math in your head.
It's about 1,000 hours. But I played that game a lot more than.
Good for you, Mr.
I
Math
haven't
Whiz.
been playing that at all.
Next game.
Yes.
God of War. 2005.
The first one.
Yeah.
Last week was the third one.
Right.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I played the third one. And then
Can
all
you
God of
explain
War
this
games
segment to me? What are we doing right now?
we're taking a trip down memory,
Memory
lane.
lane.
What happened this week in games in the past?
Oh,
We're just
okay.
reflecting.
I thought it was just like just let me sit here and just flower me in
With random
wonderful
games.
games of the past.
Nah, we try
No,
to pick relevant games that
That
we
came out in the
played
past.
or can talk about that came out in
Okay.
this week and back in the past, whenever
Yeah.
years. We've gone back to 1995.
We're reflecting.
I try and do anything 2010 and prior. And the last one on my list is TMNT, 2007.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Ah,
Turtles got
Pizza.
it all.
Is that the one with Megan Fox?
that's.
Oh,
But
she wasn't in the video game?
I don't know, maybe.
April.
Was that? I don't know if
April.
I played that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle game.
April.
April O'Neil
April.
and Shredder, Master Splinter.
I had all the TMNT games for GameCube.
I never really played a lot of TMNT games.
I was
I don't
hooked.
even
I
know if I
played-
could name all the TMNTs.
I
There's
played.
only 4 of them.
Raphael,
C.
Leonardo,
C.
uh,
Don.
Why do
you
give it to
doing?
I said Don. Do you know what it is?
Donatello,
You barely knew what it was when I
That's
said
the final
Don.
one.
and I mean they're all Italian.
He
We
loves
should know
pizza.
this.
He loves pizza. He loves pizza.
Um,
Well, y'all love pizza, but this guy especially.
mm,
Nunchucks.
Oh,
Orange.
fuck.
Mm,
It starts with an M.
Master Splinter.
No.
It's not Master
Does it start with an M?
Yes.
Michelangelo.
There you
Splinter.
go.
Call him Mikey sometimes.
Yep. Mikey. Cowabunga, dude.
Yeah.
Donatello is definitely the one I would not have gotten if you didn't say Don.
You barely got it
Why
when I
does
said
Don
Don.
get no love?
I like Donatello. He's cool.
Just makes me think of a pizza. not Michelangelo.
Gotcha.
Donatello.
It's probably because Donatello's, which was right by my house.
Delish.
Oh, Donatello's.
That's where we used to go with our chubby lineman friends and get all you can eat. Even though we didn't actually get any food because we were younger than you might have, because you were.
I was varsity.
You were actually good.
Did you not get food? Did all the older kids go first?
Yeah, no. No, Colville and
hilarious.
Siggy would like hog all the food, and me, Grant, like we didn't get any food.
That's hilarious.
That blows.
Yeah. Well, what a trip that was.
That was fun.
Reflecting on the past, eh, Marcus?
Yeah, even though I didn't play any of those games.
You suck.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay. We forgive you. Thank you for being on our show, Marcus.
Yeah, thank you for having me. This was
all the
fun.
fans out there, if you want Marcus back on, comment. Marcus is gonna go now to his computer and be like, "Bring Marcus back! Bring Marcus back!" Because he's our
gotta fire up all my fake email accounts.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cause Anyways,
he has to get
this
back
has
to
been
some
the
Madden,
contract.
so we'll let him go.
Fuck you.
1G Hours Club. How does
Welcome.
that feel?
Welcome.
I wish I would have known like 100 hours ago, so I could have like paced it out and then never hit 1,000 hours.
Oh, it would have been like 900. Well, that was a Contrast Podcast. You can find this on the Contrast Podcast YouTube channel. Just type in Contrast Podcast on the old YouTube search bar. And we're still hopefully going to get it on podcast services.
I looked into it. It's way harder than what we expected.
Oh.
The thing that we had looked up that one time, that
was
Google did a thing to depreciate that, and so you can't do it that way. They stopped doing that back in like October of 2016. So we have to go a totally different route, which I'll talk to you about it later, but it's a lot harder than I expected. I might actually have to code something.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, luckily we have you because I ain't helping.
I
So you want me to mess something up?
Yep.
Anyways, thanks for listening. Goodbye. Say goodbye, Marcus.
Ciao. Arrivederci.
Oh my God, get the hell
Interesting.
out of
Interesting choice.
here. Interesting.
To speak Italian in a very thick American accent.
Buongiorno.
Buongiorno.
DiGiorno.
Ragu.
It's not delivery.
It's DiGiorno.